What's up? Welcome back to Nowstalgia. Dave here with a review of BigXthaPlug's third album. I hope you're happy. Of course, BigXthaPlug has been one of the fastest rising and most exciting new faces in rap over the last 2.5 years or so, breaking out, or at least getting his first attention towards the end of 2023 with a song like Texas, and then finding numerous really big hits with others like and Levels and The Largest, Back on My Bullshit. I think pretty quickly BigXthaPlug became like really established as an exciting rapper because he just has a really memorable flow. The deepness to his voice is very unique. He's someone with a lot of presence on the mic, and he has a technical style to his rapping. He likes to be on these big bouncy beats. Just a lot to be excited about over those first two albums he released. And then, seemingly from the clouds, BigXthaPlug decided, telling us ahead of time that he had a country album on the way. And when he actually said that, he didn't have a country album on the way. He had to then make it happen. And, he did to do a really large effect, surprisingly. And, of course, BigXthaPlug from Dallas, Texas, got a lot of attention from the Nashville scene, so he said, when he released his, breakout song Texas. And then from there, he has proceeded to make a mainstream country rap album, at least in theory. BigXthaPlug making a country rap album for his third album, given how much success he's had with rap to this point, I find incredibly disappointing. Saying that he felt like he needed to do more than rap to become a bigger artist and better artist, that was such a lame thing to hear. And to make matters worse, most of this album sounds incredibly copy-paste. Let's take an A-list country star, such as Darius Rucker, such as Luke Combs, put them on the chorus, and then we'll put normal BigXthaPlug raps for the verses, and when he raps, we'll add the trap drums back in. This is so by the numbers, despite the high-profile guests he's gotten from the country scene, and it just feels so lackluster to me. This is just lesser music than the great success he's found in the last few years. This is just music that's distracting from the greatness he displays when he raps. Like, I just find the whole concept of this album so incredibly lame and disappointing, and I really hope that he's not doing a full pivot to country and he will now go back to his previous sound, because that's where most of his fans came from. And of course, country's cozying up to hip-hop in a certain sense is not like out of the blue, of course. You think about Morgan Wallen, someone who's reached the pinnacle of country in large part because he incorporates hip-hop cadences and hip-hop influence into his music. He's, collaborated with Lil Durk already. Jelly Roll, former rapper, right? Bailey Zimmerman, someone who also has a bit of, hip-hop inspiration underneath his music, right? This is not a shock. But to hear, I think, really, like, craven tracks, like I Hope You're Happy with Darius Rucker, Box Me Up with Jelly Roll, like, these songs are just kind of lame, honestly, right? Now, like, making a song with Shabuzi, someone else who has a bit of hip-hop past, I understand that one a bit more, but man, I think just like a lot of these tracks, like with the Thomas Rhett feature, the Tucker Wetmore feature, like I think these songs, as I said, just come across as copy paste. They come across as really fragmented, and I'm just not into it. And I think even if you're a country fan, it's not like there's a whole lot of country to Big X's bars. Like, yes, the guy's from the South. I'm sure he identifies country in many respects. That's fine. But like the subject matter of his bars is kind of the same, I don't really think like the energy of this is super country, except when you listen to all these choruses and then the song just completely changes. I will say I thought 24/7 featuring Ink, probably my highlight of the whole project, just because it's very soulful, very unlike most of the other projects. I enjoyed that. I think Luke Combs, the features, very compelling, very good, as Luke Combs often is. And he's a powerful singer. He definitely delivered on that. But I think a lot of the other stuff is just pretty dull. It's just not interesting. And frankly, it's a missed opportunity to not have Wallen on this. Who apparently is or him and BigXthaPlug are cool. They've hung out before, but like why is Wallen not on this? Because he's someone who could actually like really make that happen of the true like country raps type thing, and he's done it before with Dirk. Like that, you should have done that at least. But like, yeah, as you can tell, I'm really just against this, right? Like I listened to a song like Levels, you know, with its awesome sample to start off the track, right? That song goes so damn hard. Like listen to right? Like the big breakout song, right? Listen to The Largest or Back on My Bullshit. These songs move, these songs go. All these country tracks, though, as soon as the chorus stops and they stop in their tracks. Just kind of antithetical to like how BigXthaPlug has risen up. So again, I really hope this is not a sign of his future interests, and this was just kind of a dabble he did. And if it's a dabble he did, that's cool for what it was. I think it speaks to his success that he's able to pull off all these A-list features despite not being on a major label and just being, you know, having his own distribution. It's a sign of like the current music landscape when you find success that you can kind of write your own ticket to the future. I respect all of that. I just hope that he writes a ticket somewhere else soon. Let me know, though, what you think of BigXthaPlug's latest album. I hope you're happy. Were you happy with it? Unlike me, let me know. And for more music reviews, more rap reviews, not country reviews, subscribe. And I'll see you next time.